The motorcycle industry is obsessed with youth and massive horsepower. Dealerships push heavy, 900-pound touring baggers or cramped sport bikes onto older riders, ignoring the physical reality of aging. They want to sell a status symbol that will destroy your lower back, crush your knees, and sit rotting in your garage because it is too heavy to back out of the driveway. Getting older does not mean surrendering your keys. It means riding smarter. You need a machine engineered for comfort, flawless balance, and effortless handling. Today, we destroy the lies and rank the 17 best motorcycles for seniors. Grab your helmets. Let us begin the countdown. Number 17, the Suzuki SV650. We kick off this massive ranking with a legendary mechanical anvil that served riders for decades. The Suzuki SV650 is the ultimate proven middleweight. When you reach your senior years, wrangling a towering adventure bike becomes terrifying. This Suzuki solves that problem by remaining narrow and lightweight. The tech specs are brilliantly simple. It features a proven 645cc liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin engine. It produces a manageable 75 horsepower and 47 pound-feet of torque. It features Suzuki's low RPM assist, which automatically raises the engine speed when you release the clutch. This feature eliminates the embarrassing mistake of stalling at a busy intersection. It weighs a manageable 432 pounds, fully fueled. The fuel tank holds 3.8 gallons, yielding roughly 180 miles of range. Comfort puts this machine on the list. The seat height is an accessible 30.9 inches. Because the V-twin engine is physically narrow, your legs drop straight down to the pavement. You flat-foot the machine with total confidence. The riding posture remains upright, keeping pressure off your aging wrists and preventing cervical spine fatigue. Yes, the power delivery flows buttery smooth. The V-twin Pulse provides character without numbing vibrations. The narrow chassis makes navigating tight parking lots of breeze. Prices are a massive steal. A brand new 2026 model demands a reasonable $7,900. Pristine used models flood the market for around $5,000. If you despise chain maintenance, do not blink. Number 16 uses a shaft drive that requires zero scrubbing. Number 16, the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. If you crave the beautiful, nostalgic aesthetic of a classic 1970s Italian motorcycle, but you refuse to deal with the constant mechanical failures of vintage bikes, the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone is your savior. It provides massive mechanical character with zero headaches. The tech specs focus on low-maintenance survival. It utilizes a unique 853cc air-cooled transverse V-twin engine producing 65 horsepower and 54 pound-feet of torque. The greatest feature for a senior rider is the enclosed shaft final drive. You never bend over with an aching lower back to scrub a filthy drive chain. You simply ride. It weighs 480 pounds wet. The massive fuel tank holds 5.5 gallons, offering well over 200 miles of touring range. Comfort is classic and relaxed. The seat height is 30.7 inches. The deeply padded flat bench seat allows you to slide back and forth during long rides to prevent painful pressure points on your hips. The suspension is plush, soaking up harsh city potholes before they reach your fragile spine. The transverse engine creates a beautiful rumble, but the torque sits exactly where you need it, down low. You do not rev this engine to get moving. The low center of gravity hides the weight flawlessly. Prices reflect the premium Italian heritage. A brand new model costs $9,200. You can secure used models for roughly $6,500. If you think Italian shaft drive is convenient, wait until you see the customizable ergonomics of the machine coming up next. Number 15, the Kawasaki Vulcan S. Cruisers are traditionally massive, heavy torture racks that lock you into one agonizing position. Kawasaki shattered that tradition. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is a lightweight, agile cruiser designed to perfectly fit your exact body dimensions, eliminating all joint pain. The tech specs borrow from their sport bike division. It utilizes the proven 649cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine from the Ninja line, producing 60 horsepower and 46 pound-feet of torque. It weighs a light 498 pounds, making it handle like a nimble street fighter rather than a lazy cruiser. The tank holds 3.7 gallons. Comfort is the undisputed champion feature. Kawasaki engineered the brilliant ErgoFit system. At the dealership, you customize the exact placement of the foot pegs, the reach of the handlebars, and the thickness of the seat to match your arm length and inseam. If you have a knee replacement, you move the pegs forward to eliminate knee bend. you never stretch your aging back to reach the controls. The seat height is a microscopic 27.8 inches. The parallel twin engine is smooth and lacks the heavy vibration of a traditional American V-twin, saving your hands from agonizing numbness. Prices are low. A brand new model commands $7,400. You find used models for $5,000. If you want to carve canyons without the back pain of a sport bike, the naked weapon at number 14 is your answer. Number 14, the Yamaha MT-07. When you retire, you do not stop riding in the twisting mountain canyons. You simply need a machine that removes the top-heavy bulk. The Yamaha MT-07 is the ultimate lightweight canyon carver that refuses to punish your aging body. The tech specs focus on massive, accessible torque. It features the legendary 689cc liquid-cooled SEEP2 parallel twin engine with a 270-degree crank. It produces 74 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque. The magic is the weight. It weighs a feather-light 406 pounds, fully fueled. The tank holds 3.7 gallons. Comfort abandons the agonizing sport bike posture. The seat height is 31.9 inches. Instead of low, painful, clip-on handlebars that crush your wrists, it features wide, upright, tubular handlebars. You sit straight up with a commanding view of the road, eliminating cervical neck fatigue. The CP2 engine delivers massive low-end torque, meaning you leave it in third gear and roll through the canyons without working the clutch lever. It inspires pure confidence. Prices make it a bargain. A brand new model costs $8,200. The used market is flooded, meaning pristine, used models sit firmly at $5,500. Hey, veteran road warriors! Are you suffering from lower back pain on your current motorcycle? Tell me in the comments what you ride today. And if you demand honest motorcycle reviews, click that subscribe button. Let us continue. Before we reveal the plush British engineering at number 13, make sure you are ready for a clutch you can pull with one finger. Do not miss this. Number 13, the Triumph Speed Twin 900. British engineering provides a masterclass in refined gentlemanly riding. The Triumph Speed Twin 900 strips away the complicated digital menace and terrifying horsepower, offering a pure, unadulterated, comfortable motorcycle experience. The tech specs are tuned for buttery smoothness. It features a 900cc liquid-cooled, high-torque parallel twin engine. It produces 64 horsepower and 59 pound-feet of torque. It features an ultra-light torque assist clutch. If you suffer from arthritis in your left hand, this clutch requires one finger to pull in heavy traffic. It weighs 476 pounds wet. The tank holds 3.2 gallons. Comfort is paramount. The seat height is an accessible 30.1 inches. The thick, heavily padded bench seat is a dream for aging lower backs. The suspension is tuned to absorb jarring impacts rather than delivering a punishing track day ride. Yes, the torque curve is flat, meaning power is available right off idle. You never rev the engine. It features switchable traction control to save you if you accelerate on a wet road. Prices reflect the premium British finish. A brand new model demands $9,900. Used models hold their value, sitting around $7,500. British refinement is legendary, but if you want to conquer long dirt roads without the towering weight, number 12 is your ultimate exploring weapon. Number 12, the Honda NX500. Adventure bikes are popular, but they are towering, 900-pound beasts that are terrifying to balance at a red light. Honda solved this by building the Honda NX500. It offers plush adventure suspension without the towering weight. The tech specs utilize the most reliable engine on Earth. It features a 471cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. It produces a manageable 47 horsepower. It weighs a brilliantly light 432 pounds. The fuel tank holds 4.6 gallons, offering range approaching 250 miles. Comfort is the primary selling point. The seat height is 32.7 inches, but the chassis is narrow, allowing you to reach the pavement. The Showa inverted front forks offer plush travel that swallows deep potholes with zero spine compression. The upright posture is flawless. It is mathematically impossible to find a friendlier motorcycle. The power delivery is perfectly linear, refusing to surprise the rider. It is the ultimate lightweight exploring machine. Prices make it a steal. A brand new model costs $7,400. Because it builds upon the older CB500X platform, you find mechanically identical used models for $5,000. Want to cross the country without the weight of a gold wing? The mid-size Touring King awaits at number 11. Number 11. The Suzuki V-Strom 650. When you want to pack your hard saddlebags and cross the state, but you refuse to wrestle a heavy touring yacht, the Suzuki V-Strom 650 is the undisputed champion. It is a highly capable, bulletproof middleweight touring weapon. The tech specs feature the exact same bulletproof 645 ccv twin engine from the SV650, producing 70 horsepower. Suzuki geared it for relaxed highway cruising. It weighs 470 pounds. The massive fuel tank holds 5.3 gallons, allowing you to crush 240 miles between fuel stops. Comfort is legendary among the iron butt touring community. The seat height is 32.9 inches. It features an aerodynamic front fairing and an adjustable windshield that pushes the freezing wind blast over your helmet. This eliminates the neck and shoulder fatigue associated with naked bikes. The wide handlebars provide steering leverage, allowing you to flick this motorcycle through sweeping highway curves with zero physical effort. The engine is unkillable. Prices are logical. A brand new model costs $9,200. The used market is saturated, meaning pristine used models command roughly $6,000. Touring is great, but what if you want razor-sharp asphalt handling combined with massive comfort? Number 10 completely solves this. Number 10, the Kawasaki Versys 650. Kawasaki looked at the sport touring market and realized older riders hated the cramped, painful leg position required by sport bikes. The Kawasaki Versys 650 solves this by blending long travel suspension with razor-sharp asphalt handling. The tech specs utilize a refined 649cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, producing 66 horsepower. It features Kawasaki traction control to prevent the rear wheel from spinning on rain-soaked pavement. It weighs 482 pounds fully fueled. The massive tank holds 5.5 gallons. Comfort isolates you from the harsh road. The seat height is 33.1 inches. The upright, relaxed ergonomics place your feet directly below you. You stand on the pegs when approaching a massive bump, saving your lower back from taking the impact. The thick passenger seat means your partner can join you for hours. The modern TFT dashboard is bright and easy to read with aging eyes. The power is predictable and the brakes are equipped with modern ABS to prevent front wheel lockups. Prices make it the smart man's touring bike. A brand new model costs $10,000. You negotiate used models down to roughly $6,500. If you refuse to give up the classic American cruiser look, wait for the next machine. It sits lower than anything else on this list. Number 9, the Indian Scout 60. If you demand the classic, low-slung American cruiser aesthetic, but refuse to handle a heavy, vibrating monster, Indian motorcycle built your dream machine. The Indian Scout 60 is an engineered, liquid-cooled masterpiece of balance. The tech specs shame traditional air-cooled cruisers. It features a 999cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine producing 78 horsepower and 65 pound-feet of torque. It utilizes a lightweight, cast aluminum frame. It weighs 542 pounds wet. The tank holds 3.3 gallons. Comfort is superior for shorter or aging riders. The seat height is an unbelievably low 25.6 inches. You step over this motorcycle without lifting your leg. The low center of gravity makes the weight feel invisible when lifting it off the kickstand. The liquid-cooled engine runs cooler in gridlocked summer traffic, preventing your legs from roasting. The 5-speed transmission is smooth, and the massive torque eliminates the need for constant gear shifting. Prices are competitive. A brand new model demands $11,300. Used models hold strong at $8,500. We are entering the premium, high-tech tier. If you demand cruise control, heated grips, and advanced suspension, do not click away. Number 8, the Triumph Bonneville T120. When you want massive, effortless torques wrapped in a gorgeous package that commands respect at every stoplight, you buy the Triumph Bonneville T120. It is the ultimate gentleman's express. The tech specs focus on low in RPM pulling power. It features a massive 1,200cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine producing 79 horsepower and 77 pound-feet of torque at 3,500 RPMs. It weighs 520 pounds wet. The sculpted tank holds 3.8 gallons. Comfort is premium. The seat height is 31.1 inches. The thick, plush flat bench seat refuses to create pressure points on your hips. It comes equipped from the factory with standard heated grips and standard cruise control. You set the cruise on the highway and rest your agonizing right wrist. It is refined. It features multiple riding modes, including a rain mode that softens the throttle response to prevent accidental wheel slip on dangerous roads. Prices reflect the stunning build quality. A brand new model costs $13,000. You acquire pristine used models for $9,500. We approach the peak of comfortable motorcycles. If this breakdown makes you rethink your heavy motorcycle, smash that like button and hit subscribe to join the elite group of educated riders. Let us hit the final 7. You might think the Bonneville is the peak of comfort, but the German supercomputer at number 7 will automatically erase the road beneath you. Do not blink. Number 7, the BMW F900XR. BMW invented the adventure touring category, but their flagship bikes are massive. For the senior rider who wants German engineering in a lighter package, the BMW F900XR is a technological marvel. The tech specs are advanced. It features an 895cc liquid-cooled parallel twin producing 99 horsepower and 67 pound-feet of torque. It weighs 482 pounds. The tank holds 4.1 gallons. Comfort utilizes supercomputers. You equip this motorcycle with BMW's dynamic ESA electronic suspension adjustment. The internal computer reads the road surface thousands of times per second and automatically adjusts the shock damping in real time to erase harsh impacts from reaching your spine. The seat height is 32.5 inches with adjustable wind protection. It features cornering ABS, which calculates your lean angle and prevents the wheels from locking up if you panic brake in the middle of a sharp curve. It physically saves you from mistakes. Prices depend on the technology packages. A brand new model starts around $12,000. Used models command $9,500. Adventure bikes are tall, but the legendary American Cruiser at number 6 carries its weight so low you will swear it defies gravity. Number 6. The Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic. We cannot make a list for experienced riders without including the king of the American highway. Instead of recommending a massive street glide that will destroy your knees, the smart choice is the Harley-Davidson Heritage Classic. The tech specs utilize the brilliant Softail chassis. It features the Milwaukee 8 114 cubic inch V-twin engine producing 94 horsepower and 119 pound-feet of torque. It weighs 728 pounds fully fueled. The heavy tank holds 5 gallons. Comfort is where this machine dominates. The seat height is a low 26.8 inches. Unlike the heavy touring frame, the Softail frame is lighter and carries its weight low to the ground. It features standard cruise control, massive floorboards, allowing you to move your feet to prevent cramping in a detachable windshield. Because the center of gravity is low, lifting this machine off the kickstand requires half the physical effort of a bagger. The counterbalanced engine eliminates the bone-shaking vibrations of older Harleys. Prices command a premium. A brand new model demands $22,500. Smart buyers find used models for $15,000. The Heritage Classic is a dream, but the radar-guided missile at number 5 actively tries to prevent crashes. You do not want to miss this. Number 5. The Yamaha Tracer 9 GT+. If you demand life-saving technology wrapped in a comfortable, lightweight sport touring package, the Yamaha Tracer 9 GT+ rewrites the rulebook. It is a supercomputer on 2 wheels. The tech specs feature the legendary 890cc liquid-cooled SEEP3 inline triple engine producing 115 horsepower. It weighs a manageable 492 pounds wet. The massive tank holds 5 gallons, offering over 200 miles of touring range. Comfort relies on smart electronics. It features the best technology for seniors, radar-guided adaptive cruise control. You set your speed, and the radar mounted in the front. Fairing automatically slows the motorcycle to maintain a safe distance from the traffic ahead. It eliminates the exhausting need to adjust the throttle on a 500-mile day. It features a radar-linked unified braking system that assists your braking pressure if the computer determines you are not braking hard enough to avoid a collision. It actively tries to save your life. Prices reflect the technology. A brand new model costs $16,500. Used versions sit firmly around $13,000. Listen closely. We eliminated the heavy baggers and painful sport bikes. The final 4 motorcycles completely eliminate the need to shift gears or balance the machine. They are the ultimate senior hacks. Do not blink. Number 4. The Honda NC750X DCT. Honda engineers realize that pulling a heavy manual clutch lever hundreds of times in gridlocked city traffic causes arthritis pain in older riders. They built the Honda NC750X DCT to eliminate that pain. The tech specs are unique. It features a 745cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine whose heavy metal cylinders are lean forward, laying flat. It produces 58 horsepower. It weighs 478 pounds. The tank holds 3.7 gallons. Comfort and ease of use are unmatched. It features Honda's dual-clutch transmission, DCT. There is no manual clutch lever. There is no foot shifter. The internal supercomputer seamlessly shifts the gears for you. You twist the throttle and ride. Because the engine lays flat, Honda put a massive waterproof storage compartment exactly where the gas tank usually sits. You drop your helmet or groceries inside, eliminating the need to wear a heavy backpack. The forward-leaning engine lowers the center of gravity, making the heavy bike feel weightless during slow parking lot maneuvers. Prices make this the budget tourer. A brand new model costs $9,500. You secure used models for $6,000. The NC750X is brilliant, but if you want that same automatic transmission wrapped in a muscle cruiser frame, number 3 is an absolute game changer. Number 3. The Honda Rebel 1100 DCT. If you want the low-slung aesthetic of an American cruiser, but you refuse to sacrifice the brilliance of an automatic transmission, Honda built the ultimate muscle cruiser. The Honda Rebel 1100 DCT breaks the cruiser rulebook. The tech specs borrow from a Dakar champion. Honda ripped the 1084cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine from the Africa Twin and shoved it into a lightweight cruiser frame. It produces 86 horsepower and 72 pound-feet of torque. It weighs a featherlight 509 pounds wet. The tank holds 3.6 gallons. Comfort redefines the cruiser segment. The seat height is 27.5 inches. The magic is the automatic DCT transmission paired with standard cruise control. You rest your aching left hand and let the dual clutches handle the torque. Unlike traditional cruisers that place your feet forward, the Rebel features mid-mount foot controls. This allows you to stand on the pegs when approaching a pothole, saving your lower back from the impact. It comes packed with modern electronics, including selectable ride modes and wheelie control, ensuring the torque never overwhelms the rear tire in the rain. Prices are low for a leader-class cruiser. A brand new model costs $10,700. Used models sit safely at $8,000. We are approaching the absolute peak. The touring yacht at number 2 literally shifts itself while wrapping you in pure luxury. Keep watching. Number 2. The BMW R1300 RT. When you demand the absolute pinnacle of global touring luxury, you buy the brand new BMW R1300 RT. In 2026, BMW introduced the groundbreaking automated shift assistant, eliminating the need for a manual clutch on their flagship touring yacht. It reigns as the undisputed kings of long-distance survival and supreme comfort. The tech specs shatter the boundaries of touring capability. It features the massive, redesigned 1300cc liquid-cooled boxer flat twin engine. This masterpiece of German engineering produces 145 horsepower and 110 pound-feet of torque. It provides effortless highway passing power. It weighs 606 pounds, a miracle of modern weight reduction. The massive fuel tank holds 6.6 gallons, offering incredible range for crossing state lines without fuel stops. Comfort remains the highest priority of German engineering. The Boxer engine features horizontally opposed cylinders sticking out the sides. This brilliant design lowers the center of gravity, making the motorcycle balance flawlessly at slow speeds and in tight parking lots. It features wide aerodynamic fairings that block the harsh wind. It boasts an electronically adjustable windshield that pushes freezing rain over your helmet. It features premium heated grips and a thick heated seat for freezing mornings. The new automated transmission means you cross the entire continent without pulling a clutch lever. It saves your fragile wrists from agonizing fatigue. It features radar-guided adaptive cruise control to maintain a safe distance from traffic. It features blind spot monitoring in the rear-view mirrors to prevent terrifying highway collisions. It features a massive TFT screen with full integrated navigation. The supercomputer babysits you, keeping you safe from distracted drivers. Prices reflect the pinnacle of luxury. A brand new model commands $27,000. Smart buyers find used models of the previous generation commanding $16,000. You have seen the greatest two-wheeled machines on Earth, but the number one vehicle eliminates the terrifying fear of dropping your bike forever. Are you ready for the ultimate revelation? Number 1. The Can-Am Spyder F3. We reach the absolute summit. The number 1 absolute best motorcycle for a senior rider who refuses to stop riding but cannot safely support the massive crushing weight of a two-wheeled machine at a red light. The Can-Am Spyder F3 eliminates the laws of gravity and removes the terrifying fear of dropping your expensive investment on the harsh asphalt. It keeps you in the wind when others are forced to quit. The tech specs rewrite the rules of the open road. It features a massive 1,330 cc liquid-cooled inline triple engine manufactured by Rotax, producing a thrilling 115 horsepower and 96 pound-feet of torque. This provides incredible, effortless passing power on the interstate. It weighs 899 pounds. The massive tank holds 7.1 gallons, offering massive long-distance range for epic cross-country touring without constant fuel stops. Comfort is a flawless 10 out of 10. Because it features 2 wheels in the front and 1 in the rear, it is mathematically impossible to tip over at a stoplight. You never put your feet down on the slippery oil-covered pavement. The seat height is a low 26.6 inches. It features a plush, supportive tractor-style seat that protects your lower back during marathon rides. It utilizes a brilliant semi-automatic transmission where you push a paddle to shift, resting your left hand and left foot from cramping into heavy traffic. It features a dedicated reverse gear, meaning you never painfully push the massive weight backward out of a sloped parking space. It features an automotive-grade vehicle stability system, dynamic traction control, and anti-lock brakes that keep the chassis planted in the rain. It steers like an ADVIE. You do not counter-steer. You turn the massive handlebars to carve through corners. It provides the thrilling wind-in-your-face experience of a traditional motorcycle combined with the uncompromising, flat-cornering stability of a premium sports car. Prices represent an incredible investment in your continued freedom and independence on the road. A brand new model demands $22,000. You find pristine, used models for $15,000. This machine guarantees you never surrender your keys, extending your riding career by decades. Thank you for riding with us through this countdown. Click the next video to continue the ride. And if this detailed breakdown saved you from buying a painful motorcycle, hit that subscribe button, hit like, and leave a comment below telling me which of these must-haves you will test ride today. Stay prepared, respect the physics of the ride, keep the rubber side down, and we will catch you in the next one.